Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we have to ask the cards, why are Meghan and Harry being so quiet? They seem to want to inject themselves into every other situation. Of course, besides, being snarky on through their anonymous accounts. And we all know Harry has one. He admitted it in court, or it was presented in court as evidence. We know Meghan has multiple. But why are they so quiet? Why are they so quiet? Why are they not jumping in, and saying, oh, we're thinking of the victims? I mean, they inject themselves into every other kind of tragedy. She flew to Texas for that fake photo op. They do a photo op with the fire department, and so on. So why not this? Wouldn't this be an opportunity to look and sound regal and royal? Let's find out. Why are Harry and Meghan so quiet over all these arrests and all these arrests? Why did I say that? I wonder if there's going to be more arrests. Over the arrests and brouhaha about Andrew, and why are they so quiet? Why are they so quiet? What's going on? Why are they not taking this opportunity to, think of the victims, like the Prince and Princess of Wales, like Prince Edward has, like the King has? Let's find out. Why are they so quiet? Is it because they don't want anybody looking under their covers? I don't know. Let's find out. Why are they so quiet? Also, thank you everyone for your kind comments about taking the ads out in between. I was horrified when I heard my friend she was watching. I'm like, there's really that many ads? I had no idea. And I was actually pretty disgusted with it myself. So I have pledged to take the middle ads out forevermore. And yes, it is going to be a hit to my income, but how you can help me with that is subscribe, like, hype, and share. Share is the most important one because that's what YouTube algorithm looks at. When you share it with somebody else, it shows that, even if you share it on your Facebook, share it on your X account, share it on your Instagram, whatever, it shows that, it's worthwhile for other people to see it. And then the more views I get, that really helps out the channel. So, or I also have that 99 cent a month just donation, and you can ask people who are involved in that. I always give out little goodies. You'll always get more than your 99 cents in value. Little books or coloring books, or I put all kinds of things up there. And thank you for your continued support. So whether you like, share, subscribe, join the 99 cent club or the higher clubs, thank you. All right, let's get back to our regular programming. Why so quiet? Why so quiet? What's going on? And also someone was asking me if I'm going to go back to using the different decks. I think so. I just really needed a reset. And if you are in my teaching tarot in January, that was what I was teaching about: resetting, getting back to basics with the tarot, because you can, it's like anything, it becomes rote and a little bit sloppy. So I thought I'm just going to get right back to basics, and eventually I'll bring back all the other cards, and we'll take it from there. All right. So, wow, the Tower. Well, they're quiet because they don't want the same thing to happen to them, or they think it's going to happen to them. They might be thinking we are next. They might be thinking we are next. Look at the two of them. Boom. There goes the titles. There goes everything. So maybe that's why they're quiet. They're quiet as a church mouse because they know they are probably next. Oh, Harry. Harry might be telling Meghan, quiet, don't say anything. Never complain, never explain has been invoked, lest this becomes us. The Six of Pentacles, it's a real balancing act for them right now. Oh, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. Queen of Wands. I wonder if they're watching to see what Auntie Anne says and does, because she hasn't said anything yet. I think they know they are crying over spilt milk. They can't let go of the past. They're trying to keep it balanced right now. Is that Meghan, the Queen of Wands? I usually read her as the Knight of Wands. The Hierophant. Oh, has Harry been instructed by the palace? Is Harry being instructed to zip it? This is what you're saying. This isn't what you're saying. If you want to get back in with the palace. Knight of Cups. Well, there's some kind of offer there. The Magician. There's some spin doctoring going on here. I think they will eventually say something. I don't know if you can trust it or not, but there is going to be some kind of offering. So perhaps the same thing, like, our thoughts are with the victims, but it's going to be directed by the palace. It's, oh, now look at this. The two horses are the same. I'm going to say that Harry knows right now, if he says anything against the firm, against the crown, anything negative or untowards, he'll never get back in, ever. I think that let's find out. I'm thinking that he has been directed what to say and what not to say. And I think that, oh yeah, firm control. There's daddy and brother. They're holding up the burden. I would even say that this is Edward. He's a Pisces, but as the youngest, I know he's 60, but he's still the youngest out of all the cups that are like of the brothers, right? We have all three brothers are cups, are water signs. So him as the youngest would be the knight here. I'm going to say that, they have said this is the PR here. They have said their piece, and they're holding the whole royal family on their shoulders. And I'm going to say that William is absolutely in control here. He is completely in control of what's going on. You know what? I think Harry and William have shown up here. The crown is showing up, and Daddy Scorpio King has shown up. Uncle Edward and Auntie Anne. So I think the senior working royals, those are all working royals, except for Harry, of course, he's up here. The senior working royals are carrying the whole burden. And I think that Harry has been given the information, zip it, or it'll be instant loss. I honestly believe that's what Harry's looking at. Stay out of it, zip it, because we've got something on you, and it'll be the end of you. Stay out of this. This is ours to look after, the working royals to look after. And, right? Charles, William, Edward, and Anne, the top senior working royals, this is ours. And we will handle this. And I think William is in charge of all of this, and William has put it down to his father, and plus his father's burden right now. His father's a burden, and it's rolled down to Harry through the palace. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what the cards are kind of showing me here. So the Five of Swords, like they are in a battle anyways, the family, over all of this. And they're trying to come out of it smelling like a rose, or starting fresh, or, we're doing everything we can. We're not standing in the way of the police. They have their strategy, all their PR strategy. See, they knew this was coming. They knew this was coming, and here's their PR strategy, their plan. And Harry, don't F it up. We have a strategy here. Here's our media plan, our media blitz, our media plan. We're going to show, like, when you think about it, this is how they are out in the public right now. As if, well, the king said, we're going to just continue to work. And, I did that auto writing prediction for the royals, and I said there's headlines. I see big headlines in the news, but it doesn't affect the senior royals. Remember that one? Oh yeah, look at that. The clock agrees with me. And I think their strategy is a PR blitz. Look at, we're hardworking. We are not attached to this. We're not standing in the way of the police, and keep calm and carry on. And in all this battle, look at all these swords, and there they are. We're going to continue to work. I mean, the day that Andrew was arrested, Camilla went to open a prison, or not, was it Camilla or Anne? Yeah, Princess Anne went to not open a prison. I don't know what, it was something, but she was visiting a prison that day. And so I think in the midst of all of this, they're basically rising to the forefront, to the top, and almost ignoring what's going on behind them. And this is a strategy that they've worked out with the palace, all their PR experts. And apparently there was apparently King Charles has had the same PR expert for like 30 years or some such thing. And they've called him back. Apparently he was retired or something. And they've called him back. And here's the PR blitz that we are going to see. Here's the strategy. Queen of Pentacles. I think they're doing all they can to keep the Queen's name out of it. A lot of people have been very disappointed in the Queen, that the Queen didn't do anything. I've read the cards that the Queen really didn't know what was going on. I've heard experts say the Queen really didn't know what was going on. I've heard other psychic and card readers say the Queen really didn't know what was going on. But the problem is it's sullying her name right now. It's bringing her down with Andrew as well. Lots of stories about how Andrew was her favorite and Philip really wasn't the father, and I think some of what they want to do is just protect the Queen. I think that with this Nine of Pentacles, I think they'll be I think they just might be kind of worried what Meghan wants to do with it, if Meghan wants to make some money off of this. I think that's a bigger issue for them. Yeah, I think that's a bigger issue for them, is who's going to make money off of this. Like wrongly so. Also, they might be worried. They might be telling Harry and Meghan not to say anything, so that Meghan doesn't get dragged into it, about how Meghan was a working girl. And they might be trying to protect that. Another 5, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're worried somebody's going to try and make money off of this. Somebody who needs a lot of money. 5 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and 3 of Cups. I think they're kind of worried. Somebody is somebody who doesn't have any money might be trying to make some money off of this somehow, whether selling secrets. Yeah, my next reading, apparently it has come out. We've all been blaming Meghan and Harry for the Rose Hanbury story. Apparently now it's coming out, it was actually started by the Yorks. So that's going to be my next reading. But I think that the rules have come down. If you want back in the family, you just listen to us. Harry, if you ever want back in, you just listen to us, and don't you dare try and make any money off of this. You're not writing a book. You're not going on a talk show, right? Think about that. Meghan putting her hand up going, "Who wants the real story? For how much money?" Right? Wheel of Fortune right here. So I think the something has come down. The law or lawyers have contacted them or something that quiet, zip it, and do not make money off of this. I think they're telling friends. I think they're they're two close friends that they have. I think they're chatty with them. But I think in some respect, this is taking the heat off of Harry and Meghan for a little bit, and that might be why they're a little why they're celebrating. All right. All right. So that's why we haven't heard. They've been ordered, and Harry knows if they say anything, that'll be the end. And they better not go and make any money off of it. Because they will lawyer up. The royal family will lawyer up. And they will lose everything. All right. Thanks very much for watching. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.